Good morning. Today we're going to try to smoke a Boston butt pork shoulder. And right now what we're doing is setting up the grill for the smoke. As you can see, I've got about 2 layers of charcoal on the perimeter there of the smoker with that planter in the middle. What I'm going to do is go ahead and put a layer of wood in wood chunks in the charcoal, then cover it with another layer. This is going to be an all day smoke, 12 plus hours. So we're going to need a lot of charcoal and a lot of wood to keep it going. Over here, I just opened a new bag of charcoal. I'm going to be using pecan, some cherry chips, and I have some apple chips that we're also going to kind of mix in there. But the main wood will be pecan today. Over here, I have my Weber chimney starter fired up. What I'm going to do is pour those hot coals in here. After I take this out, there will be a hole in the middle. We'll fill that with the hot coals, and that will keep the fire going. It'll get the fire started, and then the fire will eventually spread out throughout the day. So I'll go to the next step and we will check right back with you. Okay, we're back and we've got the smoker fired up now. We're just bringing it up to temperature and we will go in and prepare the meat as the smoker stabilizes. As you can see, it's smoking pretty good right here. Open the door so you can see I just got the charcoal and the wood fired up pretty good. I got me a little temperature gauge in there so I can see what's going on down there in the lower rack, right above the water pan. Close that up. Got my vents wide open right now on the top and the bottom. I've got 2 more temperature gauges on top so I can see if one of them's lying or not, but they look to be about both the same, and we have a good starting temperature so far of around 225 in the top of the dome according to these. And this one here is starting to come up a little bit too, so that looks good so far. I guess what we'll do is go inside and start working on our pork shoulder. Get that all rubbed down and trimmed up and ready to go, and we'll come out here in a little bit and throw it on there and say hi to Shiner. Shiner, say hi, boy. See, every time I open a bag of that Kingsford charcoal, he likes to, it's got this paper strip across the top where you open it up and I throw this out, and he likes, for some reason, he likes to eat that. So, anyway, we're going to get back inside and get some meat ready for this thing. Okay, we're inside now and we have the pork shoulders ready to be prepared. What I've done here is I've just washed them off and dried them a little bit with a paper towel, and we're going to trim a lot of that fat off. These are almost identical pieces of meat. One's turned upside down to the other, and what we'll do is we'll trim this fat off as much as we can because there's plenty of marbling inside for the moisture. And I'm also going to try to inject it with the solution that I prepared last night. Now, I've never used an injector on this, but I'm going to try it, see how it turns out. Since this is my first time, we'll be experimental. So let me go get these trimmed up and injected, and we'll season them and we'll take them out and put them on the smoker. Okay, we've just seasoned our meat. I've injected it with the solution that I prepared last night, rubbed it with a rub that I prepared last night, and we've also got some baker's twine and kind of tied these things up because since this is my first time at these, I'm not sure if they're going to want to fall apart at the end of the cook. So just in case, I went ahead and wrapped them up, and it doesn't hurt anything to do that. And they're about ready to go on the smoker. We'll go out and look at our smoker, see how it's doing, and then get started. Okay, we're back at it. The smoker, I just added a little bit more fuel and some more wood since we're about to put the meat on for a long cook. The temperatures were all the gauges were reading around 275 or 250 in the inside the smoker on the lower grate. So that's about where I want it. When I get the meat on there, it's going to pull that temperature down, and as the meat absorbs the heat, it will stabilize, and then I will adjust my vents accordingly on the bottom and let it set and kick back and let the magic happen. So we're going to go get the meat right now and stick it on the smoker. We now have put our meat on the smoker. It's ready to go. I'll close the lid, adjust the vents in about an hour or so, see how it's doing, and then probably in about 6 hours we'll check it, meat, turn it, maybe hit it with some apple juice, and then just let it go. See what happens. I'll go do something else now. Go clean the pool or drink a beer or something. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll check back when it's ready, and we'll pull the pork and prepare ourselves a nice pulled pork sandwich.